Okay, so we're starting off with our brows. I'm using my brow bar to go. You can fill in your brows any way you want to. You could do it the regular way. You can make them a little more thick and dark. The great thing about this look is everything can be customized to your own liking. It's not really a very specific type of look, so that's the really good thing. So I just filled in my brows as I usually do, a little bit darker than usual, but pretty much the same. Then I'm going in and priming my eyelids. I'm using the Soft Ochre Paintpot by MAC, just placing that all over and then setting that with a nude eyeshadow. Next I'm going in with Cool Gray, and I'm going to be placing this in the crease with a big fluffy brush. This is pretty much just going in this general area. I'm not making it all over the place. This is a really smoky look, so it really doesn't have to be that neat, but I definitely wanted to concentrate it in the crease and a little bit above the crease as well. Then I'm going to be going in with Charcoal Gray, and that's a little bit of a deeper gray, and I'm taking a smaller blending brush and placing this a little more directly into the crease. Now for our lid, I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Pencil in the color brown and just placing this on the lid and putting iridescent purple all over our lid right on top of that. And I did spray the brush with the Fix Plus just to make the shadow a little more bright. Then taking Deep Plum and placing that into the crease, blending out the shadow. Also, to blend it out a little bit more, I'm taking Plum with the same blending brush and placing that in this general area. I also added the color Moroccan right above the crease. As you guys can see, it's a little more red in those areas. Now I'm taking a black shadow and a pencil brush and just placing this into the crease and in the outer corner a little bit more to define it and make it a little bit darker. Then I screwed this up and I was taking makeup remover to clean the paint pot that I got all over my eyes, and I put it way too much in the inner corners and wiped off the shadow, and regardless of how much I tried to fix it, it was just not sticking and it just turned out horrible in the inner corner. So if you're doing this look, just be very careful and don't be an idiot like I was. Now you could skip this step, but I love a good wing, so I'm definitely making a nice wing, a little bit thicker, and added some 105 lashes. I doubled them up. Now for concealer, I use the Nars and the NYX concealers to highlight. I'm doing a really heavy highlight and contour for this look. I highlighted in all these areas. Then I'm taking a contour stick from Maybelline and taking an e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm just blending that out. I'm putting this into all my contour areas, really heavy on the cheekbones and on the jawline, as you're going to see, and also on my forehead and my nose, and just making sure we really blend that out as nicely and seamlessly as possible. Now I'm going to set my whole face, especially the highlighted areas, with this loose powder with my beauty blender, and then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and get that powder all over the place just to kind of set my face, because I was sticking with a matte face. So now I'm taking Taupe by MAC. This is an eyeshadow, I believe, and I'm using my Nars brush to really contour. Like I said, I wanted it to be a very heavily contoured matte face. So using this brush just to get in those cheekbones and all those areas that I had put my cream contour in first, and this is just going to set it and make it even more dramatic, just making sure to blend that all together with the rest of the face. Now to make my highlighted areas a little bit more precise, I'm taking NC20 Studio Fix Powder by MAC and a Real Techniques brush and just placing that right on top of those highlighted areas. This will make the contour look even stronger and make those highlighted areas pop even more. I also contoured my nose, like I said. Then I took the gel liner and put that in the waterline. Also taking Carbon by MAC and running that along the lower lash line. I'm so horrible. I can never get the lower lash line in for you guys. Now I'm taking Plum from the Lorac Pro 2 palette and blending that underneath my eyes. You guys don't have to make it this crazy under here and this smoky, but I just really wanted it to be quite smoky under the eyes and a little bit dirty looking. I have this bandana and I was just making my hair super messy. You could leave it straight, curly, whatever you want. So I was taking MAC Cyber and I'm just lining the outer lines of my lips to make it a little bit darker on the outer corners. And then I'm taking Rebel by MAC and filling in my lips. The lipstick was so much darker in person. I don't know why the camera kind of picked it up a little bit brighter and a little bit pinker, because it definitely was not like that. Then just took blush that was left over on my brush, nothing additional. So the clothes, as long as you have all black, throw in a little pops of leather, your costume is good to go. You don't need to go crazy spending so much money. All this stuff I already had in my house. Don't ask me why I had leather cutout gloves in my house, but I did, and it was perfect for this look. So that's all, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this really easy, fun Halloween look. Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon.